I was watching a talk that you gave a couple of years ago about leadership. You talked about vision, values, and goals is how you describe leadership. And I'm just wondering, when you look at the president's handling of this pandemic, the federal government response, I mean, is it clear what the vision, the values, and the goals are?
You know, I tried to navigate away from the partisan dimension of this. We're in an election year, and I'm in a different political party than the president. And so, you know, you can take what I say with that as the background, but really what's at stake here is so much more important than that. And honestly, he has failed as president, particularly on this challenge. The warnings were ignored. I spent 8 years starting every single day with a lengthy report from the Intelligence Committee, and there were a very few occasions where there was a stark warning about grave danger to the country. And whenever there was such an occasion, we stopped and said, hold the show here. We get the FBI, get the CIA, get whoever was involved over. We need to learn about this. Then, after the warnings were missed, he has failed to mobilize the resources of the federal government to straighten out this testing catastrophe, to get the swabs and the so-called reagents they need to do the tests, and the gowns and masks and all of the other stuff. He has not done that. And now, I think we're in grave danger. I have to tell you both. I think that we are seeing the start of a botched reopening. I think that the president appears to be engaging in magical thinking again. And what I mean by that is, you know, a couple months ago he said, one day it's just going to magically disappear. It seems as if he may be recklessly rolling the dice, hoping that he can goose the economy just enough in the third quarter of this year to enhance his reelection prospects, hoping that he can divert the blame for the extra tens of thousands of Americans who the doctors tell us will die as a result of this, and blame it on the Chinese or former President Obama or whoever, instead of doing what a president needs to do. First of all, be a watchman on the tower, looking for danger, then responding to it, mobilizing the government, reaching out not just to your political base, but to all Americans, empathizing, showing some empathy because people are grieving and suffering. And then when there is a problem that can only be resolved with the leadership of the President of the United States, he needs to take a hold of that. But instead he said, literally, I take no responsibility. It is unfathomable to me, and I'm sorry to get wound up about this, but I see what he's doing, and it is the complete opposite of what the United States of America needs in the presidency right now.